Ashton McCullough and I'm from Raphoe. Jason, what's your most memorable fight?
My most memorable fight was not for the best reason, but was for my World Championship final where I got beat in the World Final. But it was a massive moment for me, my family, my country. Being the first ever to bring back a silver medal from the World Championships was a great honour, but it also gives me the determination to go all the way because it's not a nice feeling getting so close and falling short. So that was my most memorable moment for a lot of different reasons.
What was your idol when you were growing up?
My idol when I was growing up was a Mexican fighter, Marco Antonio Barrera. He was one of the first fighters that I started to watch on TV. I remember it because I was allowed to stay up late one night about 3 or 4 in the morning with my dad and watch it. And he won that night. He beat Prince Nassim Hamed. And ever since that day, he's been my idol. He was very disciplined outside the ring as well, did well at school, everything like that. And also, when he got into the ring, he was a world champion. So he was my idol growing up and still is to this day.
My name is Jack, and how many fights did you win?
At the minute, as a professional, I have 8 fights, 8 wins with 8 knockouts, and I hope to be fighting again at the end of the year. But as an amateur, I had a lot of fights as an amateur. I had over 250 fights with about 12 losses. So about 238, 240 wins and 250 fights.
My name is Corey, and I'm from Raphoe. What height are you?
What height am I? The last time I checked, I think it was about 6 foot. So that's what height I am. What height are you?
About 3'2". My name's Aaron, I'm from Strabane. How long have you been boxing?
I started boxing when I was about 7 years of age. My father was a boxer and he used to train in the kitchen back at home whenever he wasn't fighting. So at the start I used to sit up on the worktop and play the music for him and watch him do the hard work. But then as I got interested in it, I went to my first boxing club then when I was about 10 years of age, and I had my first fight then when I was 11.
So how many knockouts, Jason?
As an amateur, I didn't have a lot of knockouts because amateur boxing was very technical. It was pick your points, get out of there. But the professional game is starting to suit me nicely, and every fight I have, I've beat them all inside the distance. So 8 fights with 8 knockouts so far.